Guys, we are on episode 5 of the Tenjin from Black Forge Games with an incredible job designing this whole piece. But I'm going to tackle this because this is only my second figurine that I'm going to be painting. And yeah, there's a lot of new techniques that I had to learn. In episode 4, you saw me struggling at the end with the red armor. I couldn't figure out how to paint such extremely small details without actually getting the red paint on the outside of the armor where it's not supposed to go. But we figured it out in the end. I didn't end up using the masking tape because that would have been ridiculously hard. And you can see how I'm going to do this. So we're just going to spread the red where it needs to go, and where it's not supposed to be, we are just going to wait until the acrylic paint's dry, and then we're just going to paint black right on top of it. So you can see we're going to be zooming straight past all this painting process because I have to dig this into you guys like this. The amount of footage that I got is like 30 hours, like over 1 terabyte worth of footage. So we're going to ramp things up. We're going to ramp things up to like 4,000 speed because I just want you guys to see the good stuff. But if I do struggle at times, I'm going to tell you why I'm struggling and how to prevent these mistakes that I do, because obviously I'm not a professional. This is only like my second figurine that I made. I usually prefer making props, swords, or DIY stuff at home, like furniture or woodwork. Now you can see the red, painting the red here was a bit of a struggle because like I said, I am painting on black, I am not painting on white, so it takes quite a few more coats to paint on black rather than white. So I think I painted this quite a few times until the red really popped in vibrant colors. But yeah, this armor piece that goes on his legs, I believe, is starting to look good. It's a bit orangey at the moment, which is why we're going to have to do quite a few coats of the red to really make it pop. But avoiding the seams, the ribbons on the edges, because that's where the gold is going to go. And I think we'll do the gold in the next episode. But for this, we're going to focus on the reds and the blacks. So red go on top of the blacks, and then any blacks to cover up where the red isn't supposed to go, we're going to cover them up. And I think this is for the arms. Is it for the arms? Is it? I think for the shoulders. I think it's for the shoulders. The guy is wearing 2 pieces of armor. I think on the back of his shoulder blades, and then on the front. Let me look. The thing is right next to me, so I'll just have a look. 2 on the back. Oh no! These armor pieces go on top of the armor pieces, so you got armor on top of armor. It's crazy. How much armor can you want, dude? Does look insane though. I want that armor. I want to put it in 1:1 scale. But now that I've got the trickiest part figured out, like this is a breeze now. And look at all the small little details. Even this, like, I don't know what the hell you call it. I think this is the pieces that's supposed to hold the armor in place. Rope. And then you're gonna have gold little circles around the rope, where not the pilot holes. What are they called? Jump hoops, whatever you call them. I don't know what they call them. Let's just keep going with that. Well, yeah, I love slowing things down every now and then where we can see a bit of a highlight piece. And which one is this? What we've got here? I think this is the centerpiece of the pants, which is the back or the front. I can't tell. They were they were almost identical, the front and the back of the pants. This armor piece. But again, let's do the micro miniature little ropes that holds these armor pieces together. Well, supposedly it does. They don't actually hold the pieces together because this is printed as one piece with supports, of course. And you can see them side by side now, one for the front and one for the back. They look amazing. And we only just have 2 colors at the moment. Well, black isn't even a color, but you get what I'm saying. You just got 2 tones at the moment. Not 2 tones. 1 tone and 1 color. Black tone and red color. And now we've got a bit of pieces piling up now, and this is extremely intricate. This is the back piece, and yeah, I just have to use the brush on its side to get them painted semi-correctly. To be honest, I've done not bad of a job, I think, with without having to return with the blacks to cover any mistakes that I made. But I think I've done an alright job here. But yeah, the back plate had a lot of areas to paint in red. I think I actually returned to it after this. So as I'm returning to this purple body piece, Actually, I just forgot that I had to paint a massive area on his shoulders where the red goes. And this actually took a while to paint this all. So we're going to ramp things up again. Because it's quite tricky, this area. But isn't it satisfying just to ramp up like 1 hour's worth of footage? Because painting this, I think, took me like an hour. Just this piece alone. So you guys just get to see a few seconds of it, and you can see how long or short this takes me. But still, I love seeing this outcome. It's just so satisfying. And it's nice seeing all the pieces next to the model that I'm painting. It's nice seeing them rack up. And now onto the hand armor. Lots more ropes. The sword itself, what color did I do with the sword? Let's have a look. The sword handle is going to be red as well, so we'll paint that. Very tiny detail. I want to print it larger. Who wants to see it larger? Should I do a 1:1 scale? Should I do a cosplay of it? How mad would that be? Look at all these tiny ropes on his hand, on his wrist, and then he's got chainmail on the bottom of his hands. Too many areas. Too much ropes. The guy's into bondage, I guess. Wearing all those ropes. But can you imagine the cosplay of that? How much that would weigh? That would weigh a lot. But yeah, although there's so many pieces of rope to paint, it's still nice to see it all come together. Especially now that we have to do one hand and then the other hand. It's a bit repetitive. But I knew I was getting into. Did I actually? I'm not sure if I did know, because I was just like, yeah, let's paint it. And I don't think I knew how big of a job this was going to be, because I just dived right into it without even thinking about it. I was just like, yeah, I can paint it, no problem, because, you know, I have the mentality where I believe I can do anything. Like, all the resources are right at our fingertips with the internet, with YouTube, Google, ChatGPT. Everything is at our fingertips. We've got so much information, which is like how I learned so many different things. I mean, I've got quite a few different abilities, so like I didn't think this was too big of a deal. I think what is a big deal is like drawing from scratch, like from without even looking at any references. Like, I can draw if I'm looking at something, but if I have to think of it from my head, that's where the difficulty comes. But like painting something that's already there, like a 3D object, that's no problem to me. Oh yeah, look at that handle. Sexy. Oh, this is red. Yeah, I thought it was gold. No, it's not a gold one. It's a whole massive red rope that goes on his crotch area. Well, not his crotch area, above his crotch area. It's more on his pelvis side. I wonder what that thing is supposed to be. Is it like a little dragon? Probably not. It's more like a skull, isn't it? See, back to the armor plate, because I realized I had to paint a few more areas, so it's much more intricate than I initially thought. You can see me having to cover up some areas in black because I messed up, as I assume. And this piece, the belt side, now that was a pain. So I think that took another hour just for the belt alone, for the reds. So yeah, you can see how many hours this starts to add up to, like just one color. Oh my god, I think this was like a whole day's worth of a session. Maybe not a whole day's like in 24 hours, but like there's got to be like at least 6 hours or so. I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm exaggerating or not. But red is one of the primary colors of this guy. Red, purple, gold. I think that's the primary colors. Purple, red, and gold. Black is the tone, as we discussed previously. See, there's a part that I missed because I didn't even notice that this part was supposed to be skin. So let's fill in this purple area. And then we're going to have to put some pinks on top of it, I think, to make it blend in, to make it seem like the rest of the skin tone. Because what we used is not just purple, we used some pinks on top as well for like the veins and stuff to really pop. But the helmet, again, this is just like the back piece. It's just so many areas to paint in red, and you've got to be so precise because it's such a small thing. It's going to be worth the wait though. And remember, we are painting in acrylics, so at the moment this is still in a fragile state because acrylics are washable. So if we got this wet, those colors would kind of just smear off and wash off. So we're going to have to lock everything in place with some clear gloss, not gloss, matte. We're going to use some matte clear coats. And I'm not sure if we did use any gloss for anything. I don't think there was. The only thing that was glossy was the water features on the actual portal itself. And that was with the epoxy resin and not any form of clear coating gloss. Still on the helmet, you see what I mean? Like even on the inside of the helmet where the back of the head would be, you could fill that in. I mean, it won't even be seen that area, but I started doing some, and then I test fitted the head to see what would have been able to be seen and what not, and I decided to skip some of the inside of the helmet because obviously it won't be seen. If you got OCD, I feel sorry for you guys because that's not going to be fun doing everything like to perfection. See, even the outside of the helmet, the edging, that's got to be red as well. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Back onto the hands because there's some more areas I missed, like the edge seams of the gauntlet. Would you say that's a gauntlet? I think so. This palm. No, the palm is on the inside. What's the outside? The other side of the wrist. Edging strip. Edging strip. Nearly done with the reds. We're going to be moving on to the gold colors next, and that will be on the next episode, guys. But yeah, can you believe I'm dedicating a whole episode just to painting a single color? Well, not a single. We had some top-ups with purple for the areas that we missed, and we had some pinks, I think, as well for the skins again, and black to cover up any red that got onto areas that shouldn't be there. Don't get his horns. You see back on the inside of a helmet because I'm not sure what can be seen, what can be not until I fit the head. I'm not sure, did I fit the head at this point? But yeah, we're going to finish up this whole episode with this helmet. There's a lot of edging everywhere. We are getting there. Let's just wait until we actually get to assemble the whole Tenjin figurine itself, because when we assemble it, then we can see everything like coming to life. Well, not to life, it's not going to be movable, is it? He's not in Toy Story. It'd be pretty cool if he did. But once we do that, we can also do the electronics as well. Because when we do the assembly, we need to make sure that we actually insert the LEDs, the bulbs, before we glue it all together. Because they're going to be shut tight. And once they're shut tight, you can't disassemble it. But guys, thanks for watching this. See you in the next episode where we do the gold colors. Subscribe, like, and comment. Peace.